What's the chow, Chinchow? JoesphGames here, and welcome back to the Trial Run, a series on my channel where I try out new games for the first time. And today, we're going to be trying out Pokemon Uranium version, a game I've heard quite a bit about, and this has actually got its first full release. So this is a full game right here. We can play the full game right now. The link will be down in the description below if you want to play this for yourselves. And of course, please feel free to vote in the straw poll, because the fact is, the more votes we've got for this, the more chance of this being an actual LP on the channel eventually, because this game's fully ready, so we could do this anytime. You know, we're not waiting around for developers. We could do this now even, but we're not going to. We're just going to trial run it for the moment in time. See what you guys think of it, and then we'll see what happens from there onwards. Maybe we'll have a full LP in 2017. You never know. Oh, that's my save file. Let's go to other save files. You don't have any other save files. Can I make another save file? New game. I want to do regular mode. Are you sure you want to play on this mode? Yes. Huh? Who's there? Oh, huh? Who is it? Oh, hello there. Welcome to the world. Like, my name is Bam, old man. But if you find that hard to pronounce, just call me the Pokemon Professor. You're applying for a job, right? Yeah, I am. Great. You want the rundown on what you'll be doing? No, I know the controls. I'm fine. I've configured them to be the way I want them to be, thanks to Joy to Key, so I should be fine. We humans share this world with creatures known as Pokemon, man. They're more than just animals. Pokemon possess powers and remarkable intelligence, man. People and Pokemon coexist in many different ways, man. Still, Pokemon are kept as pets to help others work, and still others use them to be battled with trainers, such as yourselves. That was a bit of a glitch there, but not really much I can do about that. But we still don't know a lot about Pokemon as of yet, man. That's my job, to study Pokemon for a living extensively. I'm an expert on Pokemon, man. Pokemon elements. Every Pokemon has an elemental type, man. Each type has its own strengths and weaknesses. But why do they exist? And are there new types that we haven't discovered yet? Oh, but I'll tell you more about that on your first day on the job. Report to my lab tomorrow and get your first Pokemon, man. Now, if you wouldn't mind filling out this form here. Are you? Well, as you guys know, I am a man. I am Joe, aka JoesphGames. Hello, everyone. I'm JoesphGames, aka Joe. You can call me Joe. You can call me JoesphGames. Do whatever you want. I'm a 27-year-old PokeTuber, and I have a lot of fun playing these Pokemon games. And sometimes I can be described as a little bit adult gaming, really, because the fact is I do swear from time to time, and I hope that you guys are okay with that. So that is something I will do from time to time, especially if the game's cheating on me, especially if I'm playing something like Drayanu games and stuff like that. But anyway, that's not important right now. I also do like to play as the female character in certain games, and that's what I'm going to be doing today, because I really do like doing that. It allows me to play a character instead of me. I am allowed to play a story and tell her events through this Pokemon world. So we're going to play as the girl. Are you sure? Yes. I'd like to know your name. Well, I always call my female characters this name. Joanne. So your name's Joanne. Joanne, are you ready? Your journey, your story will unfold. Your future is a blank slate. You, together with your Pokemon, are going to fill it in. There will be challenges and thrills, and you're bound to make a few exciting discoveries. Let's go. 10 years ago, Joanne's family lived in Myrtle Beach City, the largest city in Tandor. Joanne's father, Kellen, was a brave and talented Pokemon Ranger. Joanne's mother, Lucille, was a brilliant scientist and an expert on nuclear energy. Although they both worked demanding jobs, they somehow found some time to spend at home with young Joanne. Tandor was at peace. Lucille's company was working on a form of clean energy that would change the world. Sounds like a movie in a way. The future seemed bright until it was an ordinary day at the nuclear power plant where Lucille worked. As part of a routine inspection, they brought a specialist to take a look at the electronical system. Cameron, have you finished your diagnostic yet? Yes, I have! Everything seems to be working just perfectly. This generator you designed really does do the job well, Lucille. Excellent. If everyone's finished, then we'll break for lunch. Boss, you might want to take a look at this. Strange. The temperature readings are far higher than normal. We need to reset the thermometer, or the reactor might leak a massive amount of heat. I can't believe the thermometer. I just checked that. So that doesn't sound good. There must be a breach in the reactor at this temperature. In just a few, there's going to be a breach in the reactor at this temperature in a few minutes. We're going to have a total meltdown. Everyone needs to evacuate now. Lucille, you have to leave too. Lucille! With Cameron's help, all the scientists were able to escape unscathed. Except Lucille. She was never seen again after that day. The radiation leaking from the broken reactor made the surrounding uninhabitable for many years. So, following an attempt to try and search for her. The loss of his wife had a profound effect on Kellen. His personality changed. He became cold and dedicated to his job. In time, he got promoted to the chief of the Tandor Pokemon Rangers. However, he became too busy to care for his child. So young Joanne was sent to live with her elderly auntie in Mokitown. 10 years passed. Auntie's health wounded. Supporting a child was too much work for her. Fortunately, Ernest Brano, his name is Ernest, a local Pokemon researcher, was looking for a research assistant. 2 kids from Mokitown applied, Joanne and her childhood friend Theo. It was common for youths of a certain age to receive a Pokemon to travel the region. as a Pokemon trainer. So Joanne's journey began. Joanne, come downstairs, you'll be late. Okay, so this is my new room. I like it, it's kind of nice. There's a Wii U here. But I hear they'll be outdated soon. Well, the NX is coming. I mean, I think it's supposed to have a spring 2017 release date. So, well, in Japan that is. So I'm guessing we'll see it around Christmas 2017. So, you've probably got a few more years with the Wii U. You've probably got a bit more time with the Wii U just yet. So don't throw your Wii U's out just yet. Hey, Auntie. Joanne, sweetie, today's the big day, isn't it? I can't help but feel glum. My little one, so grown up and ready leaving home. Oh, if only these old bones could do more, so that I could support us both. But we both know that you're ready to do this. You and that boy Theo. Always, following in your footsteps. That one. You've been so capable. Oh, but I wonder about him. He is young after all. I'm sure his father Cameron wouldn't allow him to go out unless he was sure. Anyways, to celebrate your big day, I got you a present. Go ahead and open it. Running shoes! Thanks, Nan! There are instructions to read. To run, hold the Z button and toggle the run button in the menu. Or I can just hold the B button like I've set it up to do, like I did with Zeta. Oh, don't mind me, sweetie. I'm just emotional old lady. If only your father were here right now, I'm sure he'd be proud of you too. He'd probably run into you, drawing into your adventure. Now, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Say hi to Professor Man for me, will you? And if you don't mind stopping by after you get your first Pokemon, I'd love to see it. Good luck, sweetie. Thanks, Nan. See, I can run with just the B button. And actually, good running speed too. And there's Nan's bedroom. So she's got a little room too. I like that. I like that feature they added in X and Y where they told you where your mum sleeps and stuff like that. I like that. Because I always found it weird that, you know, you had a bedroom, but the person who was taking care of you didn't have a bedroom. And I've always thought that was very weird. And I like the fact they've added that in this game too. Just like they did in X and Y. So, that's pretty cool. I might make a lot of comparisons to actual Pokemon games here, so in these games. That's kind of what I do most of the time. Okay, so there's Rock Smash Rocks here to Route 3, which I can't do anything with right now. There's a fisherman here. I wonder what kind of Pokemon lives in this pond. Probably just Magikarp. There might be other things, you never know. Technology is incredible. You can now trade with I can now trade with my friends across the world with the power of the internet. Yes, this game does allow trading. I think it even allows wonder trading as well, so there's possibilities of a wonder lock with this game too. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure on that, but yeah, that would be very, very cool. Hey, wait up! That's Theo. Let's channel a voice that everyone would hate. Why do you think you're going? Are you trying to get ahead to the lab before me? So you can get a better Pokemon? Well, that ain't gonna happen. Because I'm gonna get the strongest one first. Try and keep up, Joanne. That'll do. Yeah, I'll just go with the geeky Professor Elm voice. I always like to go with that voice for my rivals. Either that or a sort of Liverpudlian or Birmingham accent, but I think the I think the Professor Elm voice works. Oh, hey. If it isn't Joanne, and this is your friend, Tommy, isn't it?
Honestly, Pops, can you not even remember my name? My name is Theo. Theo!
That's right, Theo. Just in time, eh? Today is a very special day for the both of you. It's your first day as a field research assistant at Blamo's Pokemon Lab Research. Your job will, well, if you accept the job anyway, you'll have to travel across Tandor, observing many different kinds of Pokemon to help me research Pokemon elements and help me complete the Pokedex too. I have 3 Pokemon here to aid you on that journey. Before you get your starters though, you will both have to take the Pokemon Trainer Aptitude Test.
Test? You didn't say anything about any test. I thought you were going to give us a rare Pokemon.
Don't worry, man. It's not that kind of test, man. You don't have to study for it. It's just to determine what kind of Pokemon trainer you'll be.
I like that. I honestly like that. It's trying to figure out what style of Pokemon trainer you are. And I honestly like that idea. So this is a really cool idea. It's sort of Mystery Dungeon in a way, really, when you think about it. But I like that. Definitely like that.
Different kinds of Pokemon are better suited for different battle styles, man. A starter Pokemon you will have for a long time as a lifelong partner. So it's very important to work well together.
Yeah, enough talking already. Just give me the Pokemon.
Sheesh, kid. You're not very patient, are you? Alright. If you want to know more about the test before we begin, you can talk to my aide. Now, Joanne, are you ready to take the Pokemon Trainer Aptitude Test?
Yes, I am ready to take the Pokemon Trainer Aptitude Test.
Excellent. So without further ado, when you encounter a new kind of Pokemon in the wild, what is your first reaction?
Attack it! Right away! Wait and see what it does. Throw a Pokeball at it! I usually wait to see what it does. I'm usually waiting to see if I actually want to catch it or not, to see if it's actually a good Pokemon or not. I'm not always just like throw a Pokeball, doesn't really matter. I like to see what the Pokemon can do before I throw the Pokeball. So, I'm gonna go with this answer.
Very good. Very good, both of you.
Come on, that was easy. Give me another one.
Okay, next question then. What kind of TM would you prefer to teach to your Pokemon?
Well, Hyper Beam's kind of nice. It does a lot of power, but the fact is you have to rest on the next turn afterwards. Protect is competitively viable and is used in VGC like all the time, so it's a really good move. Hidden Power depends on what the Pokemon's stats are, to depend on what typing Hidden Power is and how powerful it will be. So it's not always the best move, but it is also competitively viable. Hyper Beam is not competitively viable, unless you know how to do it properly. Perhaps maybe Choice Specs on a Porygon Z might work very nicely with, it's an adaptability move. Adaptability has its ability with Choice Specs and Hyper Beam. That might do a serious amount of damage, especially if you got some good special attack IVs. So yeah, that's probably how you'd get off Hyper Beam in a competitive situation. But I think the best move to go for... No, I'm going to go for Hidden Power. Hey, Professor, what's a TM anyway?
I'll tell you that later. Let's move on to the next question, shall we? Which one of these Pokemon would win in an all-out battle? So we got Gliscor, Gyarados, and Emperos. Well, Emperos would beat Gyarados, but Gliscor would beat Emperos, and Gliscor would lose to Gyarados. So it's kind of... I'm not exactly sure, really. I'm going to go Gliscor. Because Gliscor can learn things like the Fangs. Gliscor can learn Fangs. It can also learn... Well, Ice Fang, for example. It can also learn Rock-type moves. So Gyarados shouldn't be too much of an issue for Gliscor, really. And it's also quite defensive, so it can do some good work. So I'm going to say Gliscor. It also learns good ground-type moves too. That would take out the Emperos. Like, one Earthquake would take out an Emperos, like, straight away. There's not really much Emperos could do against a Gliscor. Unless it had, like, Ice Punch on its moveset, which it can learn. So, I'm gonna go Gliscor. Is it possible to fail this test? No, it ain't really. Now, here's your final question. So answer it honestly, man. What is your motivation for being a Pokemon trainer? Okay, so we got becoming the very best, exploring the region, or making new friends. I like to explore the region, but making new friends is always fun. That's the reason why I made this YouTube channel, to make new friends. And I've definitely succeeded in that. Over the past 3 years, I've definitely succeeded in that. Becoming the very best is kind of okay-ish, really, but like, it's really kind of a dickish attitude to have. I'm gonna say exploring the region. There's no question about it. I'm gonna be a Pokemon Master. And ain't nobody gonna stand in my way. I dig your spirit, man. Well, that's it for the aptitude test. Now it's time to analyze your results. Okay, I finished my analysis. Joanne, you seem to be a trainer who plays it safe. You pronounced your endurance and your patience and endurance are your biggest assets. You know that the best thing in life, it comes to those who wait. A defensive trainer like you, or Chinks is the best pick. Okay, so I got Orchinks. Go ahead and take it, Joanne. Okay. We got an Orchinks. And yes, I will give it a nickname. Oh good, it's a boy, so I can name it this. Okay, so I always name my cat Pokemon, and this is a cat. So I'm going to be naming this Roderick, after my cat. So, when I was young, so there we go, Roderick. Hey, I'm tired of waiting. Joanne got her start already, so where's mine? I've done analyzing your results too, Theo. Theo, you certainly know what you want out of life. You're impulsive, impatient, and care mostly about your own desires. But I sense something else in you. Could it be a seed of greatness, the potential to transform yourself completely? Or maybe it's just that you're so young, I can't tell. Regardless of that, a trainer like you, Electrux is the best pick.
Okay. Yes, my first Pokemon! Joanne! You have already got your Pokemon, and now so have I. You know what that means, right? Means we have to battle! Oh, please, not in the lab. Sorry, Blammo. We're gonna battle in your lab. Alright, rival Theo has an Electrux, and I have Roderick. Okay, so I have Scratch and Growl. And I like how the bottom screen looks. I like that. I like that. It's kind of cool. Let's go for a Scratch. Doesn't do it. Oh, you already have Stab. That's not fair. You already have Stab. How do I deal with that? You have Stab. I don't have Stab. Where's Vine Whip? I want Vine Whip. Like, I should have Vine Whip, but you have Water Gun already. I can't deal with that. I might have to use a potion. You also have Tackle too. And yet you have. You look like you could be a Water Electric type. I bet you have Static. I bet you have Static. So I'm going to be in a situation. There's the Static. I saw that coming. Okay. Then I'm going to have to use a potion. Use potion. I have a potion for this situation in my PC, and I needed to use it. I know that people don't like to see people use potions in the first rival battle, but come on, he has Static. There's not very much I can do in this situation. He has Static, I don't have, and he has an elemental move already. I don't have anything to deal with both of those things without doing this. And of course, if I get Parahacks, this could make me some trouble. This could be me being in very much trouble if I get Parahacks quite a bit. Yep, that's 2 turns of paralysis. I'm really starting to worry now. Even with the potion, I still had a few turns of paralysis, so yeah, he put a hurting on me. I don't even get level 6 from that. Wow. But I was supposed to win. But how? I'm supposed to become the best trainer ever. That's impossible. Good trainers never lose. I was never. Please don't cry, Theo. Here, I'll heal your Pokemon for you. Your Pokemon were healed. Thank you. I wanted to be unbeatable. I wanted to be an unbeatable trainer. How couldn't I win? I really wanted to win. Well, the difference between you and Joanne is simply type advantage, really. Yeah, but I didn't have any elemental moves. I didn't have Stab Grass. I did not have Vine Whip. I had Tackle and Growl. So, really, he had the advantage because he had Static, and he had Water Gun, and he had Tackle. So, really, in a way, me being Grass type didn't really matter. So, sorry, Blammo, your analogy doesn't work here. If I had Stab Grass, maybe, just maybe your idealistics would be right here, but they're not. So, just shush. I'm the professor. You don't deserve to be a professor if that's what you're thinking. Water beats fire. Fire beats grass. And grass beats water. Yes, normally, if they have the actual moves that actually work with that. I had to use a potion, because I didn't have those moves. Plus, he also had Static. And I can't deal with Static. That's the elemental triangle. Well, one of them, at any rate. Learning to master type matchups is an important part of being a Pokemon trainer.
No way! I want a do-over! Joanne got a better Pokemon than me! Wow, this is unfair! I'm going home!
So, he took it more harder than it hoped. But you shouldn't be so quick to judge him. He's just a kid after all. I expect him to soon discover that training his Pokemon is far easier than isn't as easy as he imagined. I'm going to go out to the entrance of Route 1 at the edge of town. Bring Theo and I'll teach you both how to catch Pokemon, man. See you later, Joanne.
See you later, Bravo. And I'll see you guys later too, because this is where I'm going to choose to end today's episode. So, in today's episode, we got our starter, and we made a start to our adventures right here in the Tandor region of Pokemon Uranium. Remember to vote in the straw poll down below if you want to see more of this game next week, next Saturday night on the trial run. And of course, until next time, you can leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. But until next time, I'm JoesphGames, then I am out. See you again.